Hello, friends. Welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delali Frank, and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, I have updates from the camp of the Black Stars. A player has been called to join them. I'm going to give you who the player is and the details of that. I also have some few updates from the camp of the Black Stars. They held their last training. I have some few exclusive to share with you. Also, we'll come to Ghana and talk about the Black Meteors, who are in Kumasi to play their game. Remember that I told you that their ticket pricing will be out very soon, and I gave you a hint of whether it's going to be free or not. I have some good news to share with you. But if it's your first time here, please hit the subscription button and let's build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's news. So let's start all the way from Angola, where the Black Stars are there and they are preparing for their second leg of the CAF African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Ghana played against Angola in Ghana and beat them by 1-0, thanks to a late goal by Antoine Semenyo. The Black Stars left Ghana and traveled all the way to Angola, where the second leg will be played. Remember that only 21 players traveled with the team because of injuries. Players like Andrea Yu, Mohamed Salisu, Alexander Jiku, and Dennis Ode did not travel with the team. And as a result of that, Chris Hughton traveled with only 21 players. And in that 21 players, or in that 21 squad, only 2 are centre backs. That's dangerous. To have a team that has only 2 centre backs, that is not safe because anything can happen in football. In as much as that there are some players that can switch position, it is not safe to have 2 players that can play in the same position. It is really not safe to have that in a team. So the technical team, I understand, has invited Nicolas Opoku, who plays for Amen in the French League 2. The interesting thing is that the Ghana Football Association has not officially announced it, but Nicolas Opoku's club went ahead to tweet it. So they gave the FA up, like literally. In as much as maybe the FA were waiting for the player to arrive in camp before they will announce him, or maybe they just wanted to go ahead with the games without literally not making it a big deal because it was a late call up. Amins has literally went ahead to announce the player and has congratulated him on social media. So the admin has announced him and has let everybody know that their player has been called up by the Ghana Football Association or the technical team of the Black Stars. So Nicolas Opoku this season has played 24 matches, has 1 assist as a defender, which is pretty much good. For a defender to have an assist, that's good. He has also been very active for his club side in their quest to qualify to the French League 1.
Um, I know Nicholas. I don't know him as well as what some of the staff members here do and the players here. So it was good to see him not so long ago and reintroduce himself to the players. So this was good. I've watched um, a lot of games, video. Not I can tell you now, not so much live because it's difficult to get around to watch so many live games. But I've always known of Nicholas. I know his strengths. He needs no introduction. He's somebody that comes in that has played games before, so that transition is easy. It's easy for him to come into the squad. We lost 3 players in Salisu. Well, Salisu before, but of course Jiku and Dennis Adoy and Andre from the last game. I felt that we was covered enough in the offensive positions, and instead of bringing 2 defenders in because we've lost 2 defender, I thought we'd just get the balance right to bring in 1 because I think we have a couple of players that can play in a couple of positions. So, and I didn't want to bring in too many players. But Nicholas is somebody that we know, he knows the players, and the transition is easy.
So Nicolas Opoku is a new addition so that at least Chris Hughton will have 3 players that can play as a centre back because anything can happen in football. Still at the camp of the Black Stars, the team held their last training before their game against Angola. earlier on today. Almost literally everybody was there. The entire players trained with no injury worries, and everybody's available for selection. If you ask me for my selection, which is a content that I'll be doing earlier on, but I believe he might go with that similar team that played in the first half, but we'll make maybe one or two changes. And I'm going to give you those updates in my next video. So that's my updates from the camp of the Black Stars. Now let's come to Accra, Ghana, Kumasi, and talk about the Black Meteors. So the Black Meteors are getting closer to qualifying for the African Cup of Nations. As far as the U23 is concerned, and then also hope to qualify for the Olympic Games because the U23 African Cup of Nations will also serve as the qualifiers for the 2024 Olympic Games. Ghana went to Algeria and played beautiful and got a 1-1 draw. They'll be hoping to beat Algeria in Kumasi in a game that will not come easy. And I know because the Algerians are very stubborn, but I believe Tanko and his technical team will be able to do justice to them and will give us a convincing win. But the good news is that the Ghana Football Association, in conjunction with the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority, has decided to make that particular game free gates. They've decided to let everybody come and watch the game for free. So from popular stands to center circle to everywhere, it's literally free. The only part that you would pay is the VVIP or literally the VIP, which is just 35 cedis. So they want everybody to go and support the Black Meteors in their numbers because the last time Ghana went to the Olympic Games was far away 2004. The Football Association, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and everybody wants everyone to come and support the guys in Kumasi. So just as we did it for the Black Stars, let's go in our numbers and support the Black Meteors. So in today's edition, we talked about the Black Stars, one player who has joined them, we talked about news updates in camp, and also talked about the Black Meteors. My name is Elali Frank. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.